What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel, and before I get started with today's video, I just want to thank each and every one of my subscribers. Today is exactly 1 year from the day that I uploaded my first YouTube video, and while it definitely was not a very good one, it was the start of all of this. And when I uploaded that video, I didn't expect to have so much fun making it that I'd keep doing it until I got better. I didn't expect that 1 year later I would have almost 800 subscribers. I definitely didn't even think that just a few months ago it was possible, considering that we started February with only 60 subscribers, and here we are midway through June, and so many of you have jumped on board and shown your amazing support. And I just want you guys to know that I really appreciate you, that if it wasn't for the amazing support that you guys show in these discussions through comments, liking, and subscribing, I don't know that I'd have kept the drive to keep it going. So thank you all for a great year, and without further ado, let's go. Since before Kingdom Hearts 3 was even announced, fans have been asking for a Star Wars and or Marvel world to appear within our next mainline installment, and this is due to the fact that Disney had purchased Marvel in 2009 and Lucasfilms back in 2012, and it wasn't long after Disney gained the rights to these properties that so many fans really began hoping that this could mean that these properties would be possible for a world. Going nuts at the idea of Sora, Donald, and Goofy battling it out with Darth Vader, or fighting bad guys with Spider-Man, and I mean, seriously, next to Frozen and Treasure Planet, I think that these are like the top two worlds I would have to say I've heard people say they want over the years. But after being asked about it in an interview, we have finally received confirmation from Tetsuya Nomura that neither one of these worlds would likely be making their way into Kingdom Hearts 3, and this is what he had to say. Although they both now belong to Disney, none of the characters are Disney original characters, so adding them in would be troublesome and thus unlikely. Now guys, I have to say, I know that there was quite a few people out there within the community, and even a few of you guys, that really wanted at least one of these worlds, but personally, I am really happy that we can finally put this to rest, because I don't think that either one of these worlds should ever make their rounds in Kingdom Hearts. Aside from the fact that I really just can't see how these worlds would fit well within Kingdom Hearts at all, I don't want Kingdom Hearts to be put in a position where it's going to start bringing in different properties all over the place just because Disney buys another company. Because if it does, it just opens up the door to a whole lot of stuff that should just not be in the game. And I think that there has always been a certain type of magic to the sense that they are using these Disney original films. And I like that the furthest that we are getting from that is with Pixar, and yet that magic is still there. These worlds all fit well within the story, they were made for Disney, but personally, I don't think the same can be said for the Star Wars or Marvel franchises, and that is coming from someone who is both a huge fan of Star Wars as well as the comic books and Marvel movies. So it's not like I'm hating on it, but as a fan of these properties, I don't think that they would fit well within Kingdom Hearts, and I don't even know that I'd want to see how that they would be adapted. There are so many characters to take into consideration with Marvel that it feels like unless they set their sights on a specific hero, it would be difficult. And even Star Wars has a bunch of characters, but with Star Wars, I would be horrified that to make them better fit alongside the story, they'd have to change the characters' personalities too much. I almost feel like it would be like how it was as a huge Final Fantasy fan seeing the differences from how the Final Fantasy characters acted in their games to how they act in Kingdom Hearts. Then again, when it comes to worlds, especially the ones based around popular franchises like Star Wars or any Marvel would be, Square does an amazing job paying respects to the source and making sure that they get it right, similar to like what we know they are doing with Frozen, keeping it for the most part the same story with Kingdom Hearts elements. And while I definitely don't want it in the game, I'm just a simple Moogle that managed to get a hold of a computer and a microphone, so what the hell do I know? Maybe there are people who want Disney to bring in Star Wars and Marvel. Maybe there are people who want Disney to buy all kinds of companies like Marvel, Lucasfilms, and ABC and bring all of their most popular properties to Kingdom Hearts. But anyways guys, I know that this was a very short update, but I wanted to talk about it, and I am actually curious as to what your guys' thoughts on Star Wars and Marvel not coming to Kingdom Hearts 3 are. Are you happy with this, or would you hope that they appear in a future title? And if so, how would you like to see them implemented? I'd love to know, so make sure you leave all that good stuff down below. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, and make sure that you subscribe with notifications on, stay up to date with all of my latest videos, and I will see you next time.